Hi everybody. I'm not as cranky today. I don't know why, but I'm not as cranky. I should be crankier because it's snowing again and it's cold and I'm fed up. But I'm not as cranky. I am fed up. Where's Brian? I'm missing him. He hasn't been gone this long for ages. I hope he's safe. I know he's had trouble in Arkansas. It's been storming and the power was out in his county. I just hope he's safe. Has anybody heard from him? I miss him when he's not there, don't you? Do you want to hear about my problem with the bank? Yesterday, I was just checking out our bank accounts online, and I happened to just click on my granddaughter's account. I opened the account for her when she was born 15 years ago. And there were 2 service charges on the account totaling $6.50. And it's a youth account, it's a savings account, and there's no service charges on a youth account. I opened it for her all those years ago in Trust 4, and it shouldn't have changed. So I looked at it, thinking, well, they had to have made a mistake, and the bank converted the account from a youth savings account to a value checking account. And there's a $2.35 passbook fee plus a usage fee, and because it's under a certain amount of money, they charged another service charge, totaling $6.50. Every month that's going to come off of her little account, and she only makes like 3 cents interest. So it pissed me off. I called them, and the first bank, I called the bank that I normally go to now, and I said to the woman that I was talking to, that I didn't understand why this had happened. And she said, well, I needed to contact the branch where the account was opened. So I called them. They wouldn't talk to me on the phone. I had to go in. The woman that I did talk to was less than polite. She said she wouldn't deal with me over the phone. She wouldn't even listen to what the issue was. So I got the bank account book and I went to the bank, and there's the woman, the frippet that I was talking to on the phone, she's sitting at this lovely little desk, information desk. And I went over to her and I said, I'd like to see the bank manager, please. And she said, well, what's it concerning? And I said, it's concerning an account of mine. And she said, well, you can line up and see a teller. And I said, I don't want to see a teller. I want to see the bank manager. So she said, well, I'll see who is available. Don't think the manager is in right now. So she goes off and she gets somebody, and we go into this little office, and I sit down and say, you can explain to me why you changed one of my accounts into something else without notifying me. How can you arbitrarily adjust an account of mine, change it to a different kind of an account without informing me? So I give him the account number, tell him it's a youth account, tell him it's in Trust 4, and he pulls it up and he says, it's been changed to a value-added account. It's better for you. And I said, no, it's not. I don't pay service charge. I never pay service charge. I won't pay service charge. And what gives you the right, the authority to be able to change my bank account after I've set it up? He says, this account is 15 years old. And I said, I know that. He says, it's in your name. And I said, no, it's not. It's in my granddaughter's name. Her name isn't even on this anymore. So, 10 minutes later, after I completely lost it with this man, he says fine. He would change it back to the youth account. He needs her social insurance number, of course, which I don't have, and that he would credit back the $6.50 service charge, which is all that I really wanted. But I have to go back in. I have to make another appointment with my granddaughter's SIN number, her social insurance number. I have to go in and change the account. I damn near just closed the account. I was so pissed off. What gives the bank the right to be able to just arbitrarily change your account to something else without notifying? I think when I go back, I'm going to speak to the manager, because I think that's wrong, don't you? If I'm wrong, please tell me. Can banks just do this? And while I'm on the subject of banks, don't you just hate service charges? I think it's disgusting. Long story short, I got back the $6.50, and they won't be taking any more service charges off of that account in the future. But I do have to go back. So I'll give you an update after I talk to the bank manager. I have lots more to tell you, but I'll save it for tomorrow. That's it, that's all.